Good morning, friends. It is Crystal and welcome back to my channel. I always have good intentions to try to say something different to start a vlog or a video, but I always end up saying the same thing. I think it's just 6 years of saying the same, intro. It's just ingrained. I cannot switch. It is a habit. But anyways, good morning. Welcome back. It is Friday. I don't have any really big plans today. So yesterday I recorded that. It was kind of like an impromptu house tour. I didn't even wake up thinking I was going to be doing a house tour. I just wanted to, share the new kitchen table. I'll show you the twins room and the basement, what we've been working on. And then I'm like, you know what? Let's just walk through the whole house because it's somewhat tidy. It's never that tidy, especially when we have all 4 kids home. So I think not next fall, this coming fall when I would do like my fall house tour, that one will be kind of more formal with music and, get you all the good shots and stuff. That'll be when the kids are back in school though. So anyways, I hope you're able to watch that because I was able to share with you just some things we've been working on and kind of plans for the remainder of the year. Home improvements are definitely dwindling down now as we're getting closer to birthdays and holidays and back to school. And I'm ready for a break. I'm ready to just kind of slow down a little bit, enjoy everything we have done so far, and then really start brainstorming and, dreaming up what the next big project will be. So anyways, I actually need to go get started. My husband he makes this really good bread pudding on his smoker, and he actually wants to make that tonight for dessert. So I actually have to help get it started right now. So I'm gonna head out to the kitchen right now. I need to chop up the brioche bread that goes in it. I will link his recipe below, you guys. It is so good. Never in a million years would I have thought we would have both really liked this bread pudding, but it's good, especially with ice cream, which anyways, let's get out to the kitchen. I need to start prepping it. The bread needs to just dry out a little bit. So I'm just going to chop it up and let it sit out in our kitchen this morning, I think. This is actually marble chocolate brioche from Walmart. And so you just buy it in like a little loaf like this for the bread pudding. But he already threw away the packaging, so I can't share that with you. But I told him I'm going to cut this up so it'll dry out. It just, it's more firm that way if you let your bread dry out, so. Yes. Doesn't that look so good? This is good all by itself with like a cup of coffee. Oh, so good. He would notice though if I took a slice with my coffee. It's all chopped up. I'm just going to let this set out now for the day maybe over on the other side of the kitchen so the kids don't grab this. I'll put it over here for now. And then you have to buy like bars of the dark chocolate, I think is what it is. And so he already kind of chopped that all up. So that's nice that that's all ready to go for me because I've never made this myself. He's always been the bread pudding guy. This is my first year doing a garden, and so I was just out there watering, and I had to pull one of the, this one was kind of a random one. One of the seeds had blown off to the side. Well, anyways, I'm like, I'm just gonna pull it and see what it looks like because I honestly have no idea how this works, but how cute is that little tiny carrot? So they're definitely not ready yet, but I just couldn't help it. I had to see if there was actually anything growing under there. So I still have lots more of them out there. But how cute is this my first little garden vegetable that we won't eat, but it's just kind of fun to test out and see what happens. Lots more carrots, but what I wanted to do, I went in and grabbed the scissors. I'm actually going to cut off some of these flowers and bring them in and put them in a vase and enjoy the seeds that I planted. These are gorgeous. Not bad for my first little floral bouquet. I just put it in a mason jar that I had in my cupboard, but so these are black-eyed Susans, just planted those in our landscaping. Coneflowers, we also just planted those, and then these are zinnias, and these we actually planted from just a packet of seeds that our church had passed out. I think it was on Mother's Day. And those just really did good this year. So if it'll focus, it looks really pretty. So kind of fun to do.
See? What's up?
Say, excuse me.
No, he didn't want some. But what's my thing?
Oh, it's stuck in his mouth. Whoever gets it in the snake's mouth gets a big kiss.
I snapped his head.
Oh.
Yay, I made a peel.
Good job. This candle though, my friends, is amazing. It smells so good. I've barely burned any, like it burns really slow and it just like fills our entire main floor, having it right here with this scent. It's the coffee scent. So if you like coffee, I think you would love this, but I will link it. It's from Amazon. I talked about it before. It's a little more expensive than probably like a Bath and Body Works candle, but I feel like it's almost like double the size of a Bath and Body Works, and it's lasting me a lot longer with the 1 wick instead of the 3. So yeah, smells amazing in here. They both just went back up to their room, but I totally forgot. So I meant to talk about the twins and if they're going to be doing preschool this year in my video where I was talking about back to school plans, and it totally slipped my mind. Like it just, I don't know what I was thinking. But so plans for the twins. So their birthday is basically right on the school cutoff. So we could put them in preschool this year if we wanted to. But they only had afternoons available and you have to be fully potty trained. And so Ethan, he's good to go. Andrew, he's not 100% there. Like I would not feel confident sending him there and expecting him to not have any accidents as of right now, which it's a month away, but at the same time, I don't feel like he's ready for it. So potty training, issue number 1. Issue number 2 is afternoons. All my kids have been like, they've been morning preschool kids. Like we need our afternoon naps because they're such early risers. Like they're not ready to give up their afternoon naps either. So that was the second thing that I was like, okay, not ideal. The third is, of course, the situation that our world is in right now. Oh, now you need animal crackers? You know, if I have the option to keep them home and maybe just do some work with them here and have that extra year with them at home, I think that's what we're gonna do. And so just kind of all of those things in mind. Not to mention that my mother-in-law, she's a retired kindergarten teacher. And so we kind of looked and value her opinion, obviously. And she also said that just socially, just hold them back. So there'll be older kids in their class when they start, you know, kindergarten and all that. But, you know, it's either they're going to be the youngest in their class or the oldest in the class. And boys, twins, so yeah, they're gonna hold off on preschool this year and start next year. Snack time. It's always snack time. Sorry about that. I had to open up their snacks and now they're off on their way again. But anyway, so my mother-in-law, we have kind of like a weekly thing with her where the kids will go over to her house for a few hours. And during the school year, she does a lot more like learning things with the kids, or the twins specifically, because the older 2 are in school. So we'll keep doing that. And she kind of said too that she will, you know, work more with them. And then I myself will also do that. I've picked up some workbooks for them to do at home. I'm really good at playing with them, but the actual like learning piece of it is not, I wouldn't say is one of my strong points. So I really do want to focus on that this fall with them once the older 2 are in school. So that's the plan. They're gonna stay home with me 1 more year and then they'll go into preschool, junior K, and then kindergarten. So I think it's the right decision. You know, if I have the option, of course, I would definitely keep them home with me, but it's definitely, it's not all about that. It's just that when they're ready, and when they're not, they're not. So anyways, that's a little update on them. They will stay home with me. I think socially, we need to get out a little bit more, but at the same time, it's like I mean, what can we do type of thing. I might try to enroll them in like maybe like a tumble tots type program, or like a ninja class or something, where they can get out and just like burn some energy with other kids, like at our gym or something like that. So I'm gonna look into that so they can still have that social interaction. But I think educationally, I think they're right on track. No concerns there, but we just need to get them, you know, out with some more kids. So that's the plan, but you know, all things change with everything right now, so we'll see, but they will definitely be staying home. I have no plans to enroll them in school this fall. So we're just very lucky that we have a grandma who is willing to help and teach them things. She's done such a good job with all of our kids doing that, and so yeah, really nice to have that. So that's that. What else is going on? That's about it. It's kind of a quiet day. We're actually heading to the lake this weekend, and so I'm gonna probably do a load of laundry, get caught up on that. So I don't really need to get groceries because we'll be gone. But yeah, that's kind of a mini update on the whole school situation. A little mini project for the day. I'm thinking about adding handles to the sliding barn doors on our TV stand. I've been thinking about doing this forever, and I can't decide 100% either way if I want the handles or if I don't. So I just went downstairs. We have these left from when we did our kitchen, and they're like the 4-inch poles. And I was thinking I would just put one on each side, and it would help kind of tie some of the black that you see from the TV and the sign. And I don't know, maybe it'll look more complete that way. So I'm kind of going back and forth right now, deciding if it'll work, and if I have screws in there, will it still slide? But I think I kind of want to give it a try. My only thing is that once you drill holes into it, I mean, it is what it is. I wonder if we could, I don't think you could glue them. I don't know. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just trying to figure out if I want to add the poles or not. Handles are on. It was super easy. The hardest part was just finding an actual screw that was like the right length and would fit the treads of the actual like handles. So I only found 2 though. So I only put a screw on the top one of each handle. So we don't use these cabinet doors every day, not even weekly, to be honest with you. It's just storage. So I might just leave them for now, and if we do decide to add, I'll go out and find some more screws, but they are attached and they are not going anywhere. But yeah, I think that was a good decision. Let me know what you think. But just, I mean, I guess a little bit more character. I did have one little boo-boo where the screwdriver just kind of slipped and stabbed me in the finger. It's my middle finger, so we don't need to hold that up, but well, I don't want to offend anybody. But the kids are just finishing up their lunch. It's kind of just a hodgepodge of what's left in the refrigerator. Are you done? But I was like, okay, who wants this? Who wants the quesadilla? Who wants the corn dog? Who wants the Lunchable that's left? Because since we're leaving, you know, I didn't get like any major groceries, so we're kind of low right now. So I'll do, okay, I will just do like a big grocery stock up probably on Monday. He's home for lunch and decided to get his bread. Are you gonna cook it all, or do I have to help?
I'll need some help, yeah.
Okay.
But you're not gonna take credit for it.
What do you put all the bread out on the smoker?
Every day I'm looking for a way to return to the time when everything was easy to learn. Don't know when it started to get so serious. to be strong. Confusion in my mind, no way to turn back time. My soul in need of remedy, don't even know the enemy. When I feel out of touch, can't seem to get enough. Hiding away from everyone, I don't know where I'm coming from. It feels like it never happened, maybe just a dream. Could it be my imagination running out of steam? All I know is every time I see you, I feel insecure. I'm unable to find the words, how can I be sure? I'm holding on when everything's gone. I've gotta be strong. Confusion in my mind, no way to turn back time. My soul in need.
My husband left me with strict instructions and then said don't screw it up as he walked out the door. But I just pulled these, I want to call them breadcrumbs, but the actual, like, what do you call it now? The brioche or the bread off the smoker. I could just smell the smoke. Oh, I better pay attention here. And then he's like, just lightly fold. I love his directions. I'm like, I know what to do. Oh, so funny. Okay, everything's gently covered. It actually goes in a cast iron skillet here. Sprinkle the chocolate. This is literally probably his favorite dessert. He makes it all of the time. Okay, and he's like, just lightly tuck in the chocolate crumbs a little bit. Okay, back on the smoker for 1 more hour and then it's done. The twins are now awake. I've just really been folding clothes, cleaning up the kitchen a little bit. I'm not cooking tonight, and of course we're gone over the weekend, so, you know, I think it'll be good to come home to a clean-ish kitchen. It's not deep clean, but the bread pudding is done, and it does not look very good right now, but it will taste amazing. Once we serve it with ice cream, I'll show you what it looks like, but I'm just letting it cool, and it will be ready for tonight. We're actually in a heat advisory. It's really hot. It's almost hard to breathe. It's so muggy out. And then it's windy, so it's like awful outside today. I don't know why. I do know why I'm wearing a cardigan. I get cold inside, but the twins are out back. I hear them playing in the sandbox and the water. It's just so windy. It's almost impossible to vlog when it is like this outside, but I don't think we're gonna last very long. We'll probably just come inside and play for a while, and I'm trying to decide if I want to do baths tonight since we're going to the lake tomorrow and they're just going to get all dirty. I'm trying to decide if it's worth it or not. I don't know.
We just saw a big butterfly.
A big butterfly?
It was tiny flowers.
Oh.
It was big.
What color?
Kind of warm.
Is my camera? See, my camera's fogging up. It is so hot out. The baths won. Oh my gosh. Ethan and Andrew came in so sweaty and sandy and covered in popsicle. So yeah, everyone got their baths. We're all clean. We're just waiting now for Dad to get home with pizza and a movie. And that's how we're gonna spend our Friday night. We got the movie Scoob off of Breadbox. So I'll let you know what we think. Everybody ready? Okay. Blast off. Here we go. I am looking crazy, but I just ran upstairs really fast to end today's video. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with us. The bread pudding was great. Movie, okay. Macy and Madden actually really liked it. I thought it was just so-so, but let me know if you've watched it, what you thought of it. Anyways, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna get my jammies on and go wash my face, brush my teeth, and relax. I will see you in my next video. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.